Today, I'm going to be telling you guys exactly the best places to hide your stashes on the Donut SMP. So in this video, I'm going to be RTPing and telling you guys the right coordinates and the right biomes to make your base on the Donut SMP. So now, let's just RTP. But before we go, there is one thing we have to say about this. You do not want to go to certain regions. You don't want to build a base in Asia for sure. And you don't want to build a base in EU unless you really don't want to build in NA and you're too laggy. But if you can, you'd rather not build in EU. So the best places to build a base would be NA West or probably Oceania. But if the problem with this is if you don't live in NA West or Oceania, it could be very laggy for you guys. So you don't have to build in NA West and Oceania, but these are going to be the places where it's has the least chance of getting found. But lucky for us, we also live in NA West, so it's not laggy for us here. Okay, so I just RTP'd in NA West. So now coordinates, you're going to want to look at the coordinates, and you're going to want to find coordinates that are above 80,000, but you don't want it to be too far either. So above 80,000, but probably below 1 to 200,000. So you're going to want it within that range. Alright, so I just found some chords that should be pretty good. Negative 147,000 and then negative 120,000. So these should be pretty good. Now, the biome. You're going to want to, you're going to want to go away from the RTP spot for a little bit. You don't have to go, super duper far, but you're going to want to, run a bit of ways. Just so you're not on the RTP zone. And then after you get a little bit of ways, you're going to want to be in a forest where there's lots of trees, just like this. So, yeah, RTP, find good coordinates, come to a forest, and make sure you're not exactly on the RTP zone. So, these look like pretty good chords to mine down, and I'm in a forest, so I'm just going to go down right here and go all the way down. Cover this up. I'll just go to pickaxe. Okay, let's just go down. One more thing is that you're not going to want to build directly next to a cave. So you don't want to build your base right here because people could be caving and then they could just find your base. So try to avoid caves, but I'm going to keep going down lower. Alright, so I went down. I'm at negative 42. This might be a little bit low. You normally want to aim for negative 20 to negative 30. Unless you're building a really tall base, like a farm's base. You can go lower to around where I am, or sometimes to bedrock. But now I'm just going to mine out an area. So yeah. Alright, so we just finished digging out an area. I got Slasher's help because it's a big area and he had a drill. So yeah, we just finished mining out a big area. So make sure there's no caves really close to your area. If there's caves all over, you might have to find a new spot. But yeah, you don't want to just block the caves out because it increases the chances of people finding your base by a lot. So don't leave any signs that a player was there on the surface because then people might check for your base. And the same thing goes for the caves, so people don't find your base when they're caving. So yeah, we dug out a big area. I have this netherite texture pack on so you guys don't see all the ores or bedrock or anything. But again, we're at coordinates above bedrock. So yeah, now that we found our spot to build the stash, we're gonna just start building it. So let's go. Also, I think we're just gonna be building a replica of our last stash that we had, or if not something similar because we both liked it. So yeah. well, while we were building our new stash, the winners from the stash me and Slasher built in the last video were just chosen. So shout out to Ecliptic YT because he won the stash. So you have 5 seconds to say whatever you want. Okay. Alright, so we just finished building the replica of our old stash. Looks pretty beautiful, just like our old stash. Yeah, Levy came to help because it was taking some time. So we finished, and yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, comment below if this helped. Bye-bye!